share and your wage so that at least we'll be able to make a difference out of those numbers that are going away, so that we'll be able to, work around it and have a good number of output as far as the election.
But regional also, are you rallying for some candidates?
Oh yeah, in the region.
Michael Tete, we know.
Yeah.
Martin
Michael Tete say pram.
Good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Head say only Sam George called parliamentary primary.
Primaries, no.
Yeah. Manshanu that no, we haven't met, but I've heard about Michael Tete. So. Also, original chairman, oh, okay, I see. Then that's a contest. But and I heard some other people, even though they haven't.
Also in the same race.
Oh, I'm sure.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure Adro will go. So
I'm telling you.
But it's a contest. But it will be some. In fact, in Volta region, there is George Lu. Who is my man?
Yeah, George Low, Honorable George Low.
Yeah, in the last elections, for instance, I went everywhere with him.
George Low, a recent on deputy organizer.
No, he's a vice chairman. He's the Volta regional vice chairman.
Okay.
Yeah, so
by a former MP.
Yeah, former
MP. Or could be.
Yeah, he wants to give a shot at the regional chairmanship position. The
Volta
regional,
region.
yeah, the Volta regional chairmanship.
So strong.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of hope.
And now, yes, Mosquito say this time around there say one corner anymore. Nyadi Obeba Nechinti, he's no longer contesting as your secretary. So one call for the chairmanship now. Then he has to retire from politics. I read it somewhere, and I'm like, hey, wow.
They don't. It's no, but elections. Me, I've heard from certain quarters that people are complaining. Why is General contesting Ofoswampofu as a chairman? Say about democracy. In the first place, it is democracy. Obia asset is it asset here?
Asset here, no.
Right. Say over to me a contest. Inti say over bisa say I didn't know no contest national chairman there. Me I meet hano. I don't get it. Unless the person can say, okay, yeah, the money back will be contesting, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
But General has been a general secretary for 16, 17 years. Asa, to over occupy, don't baby, I was say, as a venerable host of a Panhua Dabeng, at a certain point, I said, you want to maybe give a shot, maybe become the director of radio, the director, and maybe take a back seat and let somebody else to take over your show after you have done it for some time. So, and you're wrong, say, at a certain point, 16 years. So, Obeka say, okay, maybe I don't know there. I want to move, give it, a bigger challenger. Not a bimu say, okay, all kind of sanity there, who are ban something, now, some bibri. I don't see it. It's a contest. But what we must do, it must be devoid of acrimony.
Yeah, but now Ebimo thoughts say as a party in opposition now, 2024 no,
yeah.
I make or break for you no.
Yeah.
Nebianka, mo current executives no steer to steer the affairs and can no babua because now even that contention of JM and the Kwabena Marfo no.
Yeah.
Afena mo be hese no kra mo betumi assettle e ho no. And if the chairmanship race, so 2 big shots are to be in another contester. Ebiana what the fortunes of the party, disagreements here and there. Amanfo might want to lay back and watch. Meaning what you make of sir thoughts, no?
They don't. Over the years, elections are aba. At no point Rebecca say we there my uncle contest too. People contest national chairman position.
Yeah.
The people we knew. Even if we haven't seen any at all, like from Dr. Obeda Samoa to Dr. Kwabena J, then to Potofi, then to Honorable Fosampo. At a certain point in time, they were all being contested.
Yeah.
Even me, in my estimation, the national chairman that we have had, national chairman Yanya, we are struggling to get his type again. Dr. Kwabena J. Cry do baby cry contesting.
Yeah.
You understand? Dr. Kwabena J, to an extent, he was contested. He lost that election. Meanwhile, we knew what his contributions were for the NDC. He was contested. Now you drew her. Now Obibeka say, okay, her no the man uncontested. Until general should remain a general secretary. But why? And no, at a certain point, you want to like move away from that position. So, and only there, I really disagree with those people who say my uncontested. But in this election, I always look out for want of better substance. I mean, I don't look at proximity. You say, way nipa so as to say nipa no bet me deliver or to me deliver, and that's what me. I don't look out for those things. Election a year kono. It's a very difficult election. A year kono. Just as 2020. And what I'm saying is that to have an electoral commission, Jimensa-led electoral commission, Adibiami Mikasa, any election, any commissioner, omuye credible, and you are going to face that commission in an election. One, you must have people who have knowledge. Omu onimdie ewa bato nsem. Nti se uko na nkrofona wudi uko no, they don't have this acumen and expertise. One, you are already lacking in that regard. For more experience, and these are things that maybe election. If you are able to maybe win an election and you are declared as winner of that election, and if you are not able to have people who will be able to safeguard and not drive and not take you along this line to be able to win an election, and there. So these are things and in fact in this and for knowledge people nipa knowledge, institutional knowledge, experience in electoral matters. We general to in China why be ma over to me na and you see nipa no why to understand say or that has to say our friend about anything electoral matter. He has knowledge. And this is the time as our impact even you have Honorable African as former director of elections and also contesting as general secretary. But general knowledge, Honorable Asedun knowledge in election matters, the experience. Any no. Honorable African doesn't have that knowledge. Because okay, you will be able to even have that knowledge.
Step in well.
Yes. So I am very particular about those things.
Okay.
And yes, I have kofa ubia kekena and they do what the problem no, but how are we facing it?
Okay.
And these are things I am looking at. These are qualities I am looking at in the so far microphone contest. If I see somebody who has much knowledge in all these things, I able to me we need election. No, who said nipa no ni nim dia was through change general mosquito. Why not? I'll give you.
Kwabena Marfo, Mawuli Nanegbe say a few thoughts on the NDC their way forward, but we are saying that the NDC is treading on dangerous grounds. I will liken them to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Experimenting at the top is very risky. They must beware. Because 2024 it's a make or break elections. All right. Justice message or no at the airbar and no. I'll say the truth is that His Excellency Nanado and the NPP government are working hard to move Ghana forward. If you all give them the needed support, I know Ghana will be the best country. Regards to Alan Shermatin, Kwaku Bwedi Eric, a message or no so at the airbar and no. I'll say since Akufo-Addo and Bawumia assumed the throne of this country, we are seeing unbelievable economic hardships. Exchange rate and inflation keeps exposing them. This is what Steve Hanke, who is a professor of applied economics at the Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, USA, had to say about NPP's economic prophet, Dr. Bawumia, that is causing problems for Ghana because of the lack of sincerity and competence. All right, Musa Abatwa, Edifre Kumasi, Anode Ebaye. I'll say, no matter economic situation, the NPP is still doing a great job. Also, Abecha Boacheja, Konkumensa, Edifri Pillar 2, Anode Eba. I'll say, good day to you, The Dawn. I'm watching you live from Zenu. May Allah protect you, inshallah. Muniru Akoli, may that say. Also, these perpetrators of dastardly act must be made to face the full rigors of the law, possibly a tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye. Regards to MP. All right, Sammy Kwei, a messenger on also Eddie Eba and I'll say the killing is becoming too much in our system. Piaga, also Eddie and Kwabena Marfo, Kwabena to saying,
oh, Kwabena.
Now no near pioneer to part the goose. Now no near pe where you're mouching quanso.
Oh, the door meeting does.
I'm saying head of IT and Adin.
No, head of new media and publicity.
New media and publicity.
Yes,
Good.
Publicity.
And you here, yes, you're here.
Oh, of course. Someone on Boame.
New media and publicity. Greater Accra.
Yes.
NPP office.
Of course. On say new media no. Unlike before and my answer na share say my mintia
for Joseph.
Yeah, from social media. On say new media no. Unlike before. Now no. The traditional media na ye TV ni radio no. But there is an aspect of media and also sebe ekwenim pa ye ehu be hia se opese oton oniama sebe mama boni aiden akon nti as a political party yenso oniama bebre wa eye a yenso fi say ye take advantage of these new media na ye ma amanfo hu anamo a party no etu ye ma amanfo hu projects a party ni eye ye ma amanfo hu Trimupa ewo party ni ma sebe yesre say omunkoso no omunya gidie ewo NPP mu whoever will become the flag bearer going to the 2024 election who be here say yebebo echidom in this new media.
Good.
Sometimes so can new media na eye ebimu adwimu kasne kakra new media na ebi ni den ebi ni WhatsApp ya don wonim say ene obi wo ho a sebe nipa dodo na nyese bi wo ho a nipa dodo na even news item omo read dodo na anto newspaper bi graphics view. Even to the extent say these newspaper corporations no apart from the hard copy newspaper no almost a soft copy online on various social media platforms indeed these are platforms you have to reach the people and let your message go across both the traditional media and the new media WhatsApp, Twitter, whatever media, TikTok, and these are platforms are serving amount for day in day out. Even some radio stations because of the phone no I just say for want of a better word ebi an nyame osum and as also the anopa ewia enumre de bia ne phone dan chen if is a new media no so yade a as a party as a political party e was enya attention e won na hwa so majority of the folks are sebe so much interested in the youth when they adwin pa and the youth know anything about social media even most often they will even break the news to ebia omo the traditional media then also take it out from there you know me feel say ejuma sonko a yede amayi say yendi new media nim e the greater Accra region no sebe yenda so be more than ya ejuma nim say Ghana for so ebeti nsempa ye ka ama sebe ya me ya dom na se ko 2024 a sebe o ma senya didie e wo NPP mu na nipa bia ye be yi no as a political party oba be flag bearer no sebe nyame adom na atimi aton super egu so don ubisa na
congrats again but now we're sharing some thoughts on the NDC no more for because almost I shall see pick forms for the constituency elections almost the timelines neighbor last week meaning who interest or I mean who gets to lead the NDC or more constituency regional or national level no
okay say interest per se personally make say many interest but you know ejuma ye wo de wonim ye nya atamfo adwen na ye na ye kire na most often na ya adwen corporate kuntino na stakes ne ko higher obedience ya atamfo. There are some people I have been on several sets with them. Why not? I would wish they progress. If you talk like somebody like Miami Gordon Mahama, I think so.
Yeah, Gordon Mahama, good.
Yeah, Gordon Mahama. He has been a brother.
Also, a call for the
Greater Accra
communications officer.
Yes, communication officer.
Yeah, Mekai.
I wish him all the best.
Another strong guy, Gordon Mahama.
I wish him all the best. Even somebody like Sami Jemfi.
Okay.
You know, he's a brother. Way back 2010, when he was detained PRO in KNUST. Then I was the TESCON secretary.
Okay.
At that time, now the way my president, the deputy CEO of National Youth Authority, Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson.
Yeah, he was my president then.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody like that, I have known and worked with way back. So I wish him well.
No.
Especially when you say your colleagues that you started politics with are progressing now. Also, I share the Sean
Crime. Yeah.
Now, with a say don't get here issue now or more can you see sometimes ultimi unyama usu keshe.
Oh,
of course. Ultimi unyama usu keshe. Share the don. Kweku de onka. But in some a show must pass a say do get here in this of a contest General Secretary bi ombe yaba no they don me so ye mesho
uni mo
they don hwe sika bia fa baby pa
me pacho
me Canada enya me catch prin sometimes
but sika bia fa baby a secretary ne die no na ebe ma pie okope chairman so entimi pie
na so mbo on tu na no so obeko chairman waka
yeah waka so wa me chairman there just retire from politics
there be on cast obey chairman or say metie no pa already good metie life or chemu pa say was serving as a general secretary for 17 years na sebe oya kola kra na nkojina one class for 17 years kra sebe nkaban na nko ede okodini njo no office say bibia we do there general secretary ni there onye den contest bio na de o ho there ontimi nche so be contest and as uncontested why general secretary una yet say be Ghana for NDC for nyina bo chi dom say by elections pa wo de enka odi mutiti ma me bwana enka this is the time enka e be hian so be di omanim na wa ko pray kunim die which definitely unim say nya de abedi kunim because or share the leadership the club of leadership and na me ya adom ye call elections NPP yako ya ebi mu omu lusu ye kra wa wutie me even the don na wutie yi say de agi hunsem man ka na me wa yes there are some prominent people na ebi mu yenya nim so oh we dey done deal momo but the turn up say look party need decide say omonya den omontena echi na ye fa new face new crop of people enya the embra now you see sometimes who di nipa ni ma enya wo experience in kwa o human relationship den major factor na me ka imrantia sabi omudi party nim sesi me from the chairman na me bad the rings the organizer the organizer, the youth organizer, and the women organizer. O shem rante pa, minya o kai setama. Aye minya na bi. Ebedi national youth organizer. And I'm say there be that. Send ye tebia mo national youth organizer no kra mo fe ni say. Operado. Or some go for Operado by. Operado by. Wow, on number. On number. E wo man we need to know about press conference ba konoko. Oh man, we need to know about work back on but oh share the leadership on Nanabi. Time I know youth organizer. Every now and then, even at a point in time, people were even confused. Say, I don't know your communication officer, communication director, and I said no, because look, he was on point responding to the NPP. It's a Wabaya organizer, people like Esiedun Keti, Asabiombe Sheki. Apart from that, oh share a year Okunkom, the gentleman that he is. Maybe Obeko be attractive. You may not like him, maybe from afar. But politics na here, sometimes no. These things matters. So I just say, but ukoni penim na sebe ukasa ni penim say uye nipa change pa. Ebedru baby no wa be say election na obekon wan hwa ubedincho. Nti o say oy den otwe ho. Nti me dey feel say eye general eye Esiedun Ketia. Ono akasa at a point in time or advice no and it will best serve in his interest. Sebe bia wa ye dri onyan to na sebe nyame adom na say god nyame adom na say NPP esa e break 8 na so be na general secretary na twemu kro because of the oma opposition or the oma papa no say the oma opposition asa tell opposition bi o ene asa de na obetina nchen obi fu from beje sai ni mugwase no nti ye de hwe mo ma ye de we are ever ready
okay
come 2024 yenim say nyame ya adom a emre no so a ye besi form yenim say emreka tietie mu ewe emu ayeden o hwe na nado bebi obeko bia o kan even andra oko say summit oko UN summit onwa e ma ne da pefe say African countries na say COVID
okay
pandemic Ukraine every bullet ebe to be affect your pocket wa So that he him say more, but in make a crowd, we will not lift our hands up in the air. It himself with time we will resolve the issues, then we'll get back on track. Now if you about the politicking that they expect us.
All right, so gentlemen, let's touch on the NDC for issues on the electoral process. No, we'll do a bit on the recent killings. No, now the countdown to the same registration deadline. But in your earlier submission, you said this current electoral commission, you know, you used the word I forgot.
Yeah, Mr. Omni credibility.
Omni credibility.
Mensa need credibility. And it could be.
But they are going to conduct the next elections.
Yeah.
So are you going to withdraw from the process?
Yeah, a honor na no, but they don't, Mr. Under 30 seconds.
Maybe
can't say. In fact, I stepped out, but me will not see okay or national youth organizer, better than national organizer, Henry Nanabuachia or no, very competent. I already to Pablo, but I'm quite surprised, and maybe I shouldn't be surprised because Kwabena there's no way you can compare Pablo and Nanabi. I mean, if you are talking about and I don't know what we are really comparing. If it's substance, if it's about, I mean, intelligence, it's about what?
Yeah, Mr.
So, what I say, Pablo is way. It's not about rabble rousing. Rabble rousing, dear farmer Nanabi. Say rabble rousing, farmer Nanabi. But say nipa no. But me, I juma no. Yeah, kana. I mean, Nanabi comes nowhere. I mean, close to Pablo. I bet now yes, our comparison. No, but I have a belief. Saying in the NDC we have capable men. Bet me, we need election, and I bet me deliver on your promise. Of us are only expecting that we'll do a few changes in the national leadership, particularly a few changes in the national leadership, so that we'll be able to do what is expected, and that is to win the election in 2024.
Okay.
That said, Jean Mensa led the electoral commission there, and I'm sure they done that for about 3 months. Your general secretary Eddie Beto Abontin said, even peace council, Jean Mensa just for a meeting. They be a friend was your new Ghana. They be a friend Jean Mensa say meeting was your Ghana. Even the international community, development partners are also looking for him for a meeting. Now, my friend, or see or no Ghana. Electoral commission. Meanwhile, I will see Ghana. What to me a constitutional instrument? See what you call parliament. Nayem farmer utumia udibeye registration. I mean for the next election. Actually, say nipa nankasano ni nyama yo enya dia edibe boa on mine Ghana. And in fact, it's because of the magnanimity of the NDC. Say, oh, DBI say, oh, farmer nyami, fanama nyami, enti na omano etisi anka bebia. This is not the situation in which we are. A whole EC boss, wako about 26. You are refusing to even enter the way a Supreme Court. I enter witness box. I account for wow stewardship. And she keeps confirming what I know to be so no credible. And for anybody who ask me, say, dear nature, say Jimensa credible. I always tell them, say, Professor Bafo Ajimandria. What try one book memo. And like title in the Ghanaian Odyssey, Obi Opibia, who call a gun bookshop, EPP bookshop, but we are going to be in that book. Professor Bafo Jumandia or Yejuma or Aye, or see Niama, Jinmens and Nikuno Edino or no Afemuno. Why ye corruption Niama Bessie and Nekran were regretting or no Professor Bafo Jumandia, why regretting why yes, I didn't know. He's one of the reasons why he resigned from the IE. So the person of Jean Mensa, Debia Mika, she is not a credible person to head our electoral commission. And no be a say why say even say Ubenya Ghana card. To have Ghana card, you need guarantors. We young be a guarantee amount. I'm a one Ghana card. But Ghana card now you see year registration no. Who I see, sorry, we see I now who the parliament say amount to me, never year registration. No, we see Ghana card nunkwana. odi beba be registration nti se nipa no any Ghana card you wouldn't be able to register the person baby ayewo ene Professor Tefuani ni IEA for Krapo Kase, they have about 2 million more Ghanaians to cover. And there are real challenges. I have a junior sister who went to Spintex for GRA officer or Ghana card registration in June. Omu catch his own coffee, Ombra September. I didn't hear Musi queue na war hono, and queue kitwa. This is even Accra. Ukon crossing, there are real challenges among for any card no. Inti adia ye be ye ama na boa nyina no yesi ye nye na akoye say electoral commission say all that they have done that we saw of them in 2020 with collusion with the NPP and no mo person mo san bra say akwa mo de be faso awi aba mu that is all that they have to and me national chairman Ekan Enura at the press conference that is what they are up to as to how to rob Ghanaians of to steal an election and to disenfranchise people among four in certain parts of this country. Sure, if the IEA is doing registration, who call Eastern region? Sorry, NIA. Who call Eastern region? Who call Ashanti region? The number of equipment that they deploy to do registration, but come to the Volta region and Honorable Boja. And I would love it, sir. One day, only Honorable Boja MP for Adakulube Kasa.
Okay.
Honorable Kwabena Boja say on only constituency. Nkrofo no mo register a mo NIA card and do 2,000.
Oh,
seriously. The last time he was even challenging Kenatefua on this, or challenging Kenatefua say on no boa. He's daring him to put out district by district registration register no of all microphone work capture on the NIA data but ebe say NIA emphasize data no into abontin and in fact I want to reiterate that call so almost say registration adiano bias be a name said they have registered percentage wise register some of the regions more than so others are Mufasa district by district data no eto abonten na Ghana for nyina enhu.
But say obviously certain regions are more populous than others.
That's why I say even percentage wise. What I said now obi enhu and why should it be so? Who your registration? Say who equipment 100 now who the courage in bia 500 no ko baby e. Edent na who the 50 be ko baby. Edu baby na who the 100 ni nyina ko ho. What are you trying to suggest? Then our person and this is the worry of the people. And so we are saying, sir, a problem. A bit more bombardia so many card no musanya. There are some who call we Elwak and Elwak Park high in some have registered mistake. And our card no who have problem. So rectify our problem. No crab see and no cry and rectify we. Nan crofobibly or register mui. And some of those people, they don't have a way, the NIA card to be able to like go through the process na electoral commission. No, yeah. So why do you want to frustrate them from being part of the register? These are some of the problems the NDC has and want the electoral commission to attend to it.
But then you're totally against Ghana card as a replacement for the voter ID card. No? See, it's really issue to be eligible. Yeah.
Yes,
you're fine, okay.
But see, Professor Kenatefua, abai no man resources self find registration no. So say you bet to me I cover some microphone within the time crap no. It's a problem, and that is why your party no kase don't like bang your hope and kase NIA away Ghana card no kwa na odi ba be registration no. Why in any case ye kwa koje Ghana card we kra yan guarantee among microphone guaranteed microphone ebi mu kra I mean the say use passports also for the registration. So why is it that you are not saying that who a passport kra I mean as electoral commission who a passports are ye be registration guarantor system no. There are people in difficult areas who call Bono East Atebubu Ediko Kwame Danso Ekrobi Esim Frama and I'm doom from a crap in from a battle crowd him in crop on the wall. A very hinterland. A hono obi a new passport. Ebia what you can best get, say, obi guarantee mo obi. That is what we'll do. Because sisi anu nipa no bisa na voter ID card obenya ma, but we who use this voter ID card no. So the best thing to do is a guarantor system. But when you say NPP are buying Ankasano and NPP for Ankasano, omo adwiane say okay. This is where metropolitan and urban areas no na enya votes, and so we don't really care about what is happening in rural Ghana because those people also matter. They are part of the system. They make contributions.
They say also na move vote to the trunk.
Exactly. So we need to at the end we need to be fair to the system. So even some of their people are also in those areas.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes. So they must. We just have to be open. And that's why he let away former EC chair no Dr. Farijan Okasai says no. I mean we were disenfranchised a lot of the people. I mean above 18 years. Now almost so any registration. So it's another call to the Electoral Commission to do what is right, because I remember in 2016 Kufuor abrochire okoka assembly wo see near say Electoral Commission and that time he was referring to the Charlotte led Electoral Commission. Was say omunya SSA omuye, so that we will prevent the situation of spending a lot of money in repairing damage. And what he meant by that in his ebia basabasa yo beba na fina say sikase edi correct and CC adia say so yes right. And it's another call to the international community, the National Peace Council say omun assembly omunje na omunhwe eso na omundini ye, so that Ghana will be intact just as all of us wanted.
Okay. Now
on the issue of the killings now ekoko.
Oh mama nkomra.
Over kwaba.
Kwabena Marfo.
No problem.
That call we no came from JM. And a minority in parliament also added their voice. But for the party's council of elders on the electoral issue, no, for their council of elders to add their voice, no. And that's just a case, no.
They don't.
Marfo. Council of elders, lady.
8.9.
And penny for power. Who do you Ayamone Mohammed Drisumuni Adio?
Hey.
What's the uncle Zishe?
They don't. They don't want me to have sir.
Alaji Mohammed Drisumu.
And I had it. Or 2 for 1 or 2 1. Or 2 1, Mr. 2 1 in the and I had it. And they don't. You see, sometimes NDC as a political party, I don't know the kind of mindset that they have. Why not NDC in your Monko? Even their radio stations be all cry NDC. Eka said the radio stations are against them. Me no win any radio stations say political radio stations. I know the ultimate say radio station A NPP, radio station B NDC juma, and they are radio stations of neutral radio stations. Yet NDC etimika say radio station where there young so down ko program because the fee say asema mo kan no enya de mo favor e. Ti sankrofo we omo ka asem na wudi omo chi a. Wan hwa be we no my okoko de don. Yati IPAC. Titim nem ye nya eko IPAC. Obi akọ IPAC okọ che na adwen. NDC for say da. Other smaller political parties there. Say be o say ye twa omobo. See ye voting na, omo vote hu hia. Nti o say ye twa omobo. What be that? Ye nya so ye ka democracy, all inclusive government. Obi ati political party na say electoral commission na the lances are operating as a political party recognized our call national election. Na so call IPAC, na so change na adwen a. O say there be hu hia. Ye fanton chen. Because who be say only member of parliament friends only parliamentarian friends for want of a better word as in only MP
parliament here good
inti no say be your car say my say to twene say dey bu man and ya say be ya send fata dey sanka and who ya say nke bet na apply dem a che ya adwen. Apart from that, Tama NPP na your opposition minia na yentina radio so nka say Charlotte say or your Kronfo Charlotte say debi ye ma superior argument say no you feel say e was some add a friends a means of identification no e so mo pagya mu kina ye fi say there be e was say A B C D sabi ni nya de tutu na akwa mu and no argument na e wo opposition here na mo de bia e na we be wia e de bia na we be wia na in the case why the appoint here Charlotte say
Mahama
enye don mani Mahama
mpacho
me pacho ye ma me Charlotte say na onye EC chairperson and na Mahama na o appointing no e still o win election onne na nado e call election anya miado na nado win ye e ma Charlotte say na EC appointing no ono declare his excellency na nado dan koku fado so the leader of the offense
the winner of the election
precisely so
president elect
John Mahama na appointed Charlotte say nti so who feel say once obi appoint obi nti nipa ne be ye political party no and as a president be there Charlotte say is a good example to tell you say when the people decide the electoral commissioner you can't do anything into obi bia can you say IPAC a forum you could equally let your voice be heard and I'm also on IPAC lenye modern and I'm visa munti and a Ghana for nabe jai the omu nyani abeche the NDC say NDC we interested in political party be an interest say at the end of the day nipa or then be flag bearer so call national election na obe wini me bwana say nipa ne ye tiponko so onye tiponko so political party be a fi say e was so wini nti kwan ya obe fa so a onko fo be wini any hihye e de beto wa fi say wo be ti ase na wa kwotche onko fo no more down no so ase na o metimi take advantage of no and the was we ye forum na America no ne IPAC ene mo nko tama na na ro dan kwegu fado odi yenim na ye kopre ye 2012 election ai no bo ye fi say sebe dream ko so ye nti ye ho ase o kai cycle ya NPP mbebunu na bi mu person be nyambransem na na ro make profound statement catch am say no the omo ba be ye na hu hia ye wo mra wo Ghana nti omo make sure say ye put up all our pinches together they be making sure say ye be court so hu de kosi ye court so hu na Dr. Baumia ti ye friends boss mu say o chere say yes or elections ase or chere say yes niam cost war grounds no 27-0 270 near 27-0 no ye chere say yet ase in any case tama NDC mulusu ya mo se monte mo ase mo court then na Mahama e be catch ye Mahama be catch ye say the don se news item na catch wa o catch ye nyina say the reason intia NDC as a political party omutu anamo so mo court ne say no mo fi say sebe NDC mabu fo omo yene obu afu nti e was so ye bibi na e dey mabu fo ne dey eba from
that was the reason
of course excuse me neighbor see fortunately book no lie neighbor fortunately book no lie o dey me trust me correct so omo bu afu na say bu fo na sebe aba NDC mabu no enye den e kofo apart from that mu wie ye mu koye mu auditing all regional chairmen NDC regional chairmen ekoye auditing so ya we na mu pese mu courses then a man NDC elusu ye one of the reasons someone kasa mu kan ni say NDC as a political party nipa omudi omo koye as pooling agents no they were illiterate mu na mu kan ye ama Mahama na nkasa sebe sorry His Excellency, the former president, on one kasa jimu nenum to say yes. One kasa ma confirm say mudi illiterates. And a koko jina your friends polling stations as your polling agents. It I don't know where ko blame Jane Mesa.
But say grounds are almost put up sa resistance or defiance we know different from you see in 2020. And now because now they are talking about the electoral register and an amendment that seeks to, according to them, disenfranchise some potential voters. Yeah. And no has nothing to do with a polling agent, ebi okodaye, and obi oko strong room economic tea. And now Kwabena Marfo no me nyadwen sa.
No, share asema okay. Electoral Commission. Wamaye nyina ate ase say. Electoral register a year previously I did to a year 2020 elections no enya adea say electoral register no ma beto atwene no ma efufuru da bi na emomo no omo a afa no ma di 18 years a no omo na ofi say this time no the only means of identification in how be here now they acquire new ID card and say e was so wunya Ghana card. Apart from that, yen na acquire election even time na NDC focus o facial identification and we here Ghana for bebre say be omo ntiase na even nipa bebre abema nipa bebre lose interest in registering. Ekoba say nipa apart from means of identification, passport, guarantor form near there no nipa close to 67% I register 2020 election at the Ghana card and the call register me now. So clearly it should tell you say do I register Ghana card no that these times no they don't want to experience the situation at the Ghana ye mo na tembia be call election na ya sawa anglo logo line tembia be call election e was so bia Ghana daji oye na ko to line o mache just there be some dem in the CR no ya register no registration offense album e wo na mom omom be 18 years and above no ye be ye the offend continuous register and no one train say about beto aba and e ba be a new register because look you don't me catch us the one witness a year registration na me catch us in tokwane ma ayekoso a say be here sometimes me try na me ra ho
yeah, I know.
Africa Ghana I say say be here nyama to say moa
me kai 2012 domi market or na omo girl bi abase wenya 18 no omo se onya 18
what you say
na branch ba ko say okay who 18 na me ehwe obrazia na enu say basa
basa
go bi o 18 years ah sabi woni no for obrazia kra wo mobi de ene o 18 no na but obi o aso I know so bi o ani homes here
lady bi amintimi mboni din we fidie but lady bi na me ne work class time na me university sharp intelligent girl. But you see, only social life. If you are not continuing, it is a question on your be. Into no for only be.
Yeah, watching it.
Yes, but no need to pay a pet.
Yeah.
Into you cannot tell the age of a man.
Sankofono, I change now for yeah, almost so yeah.
What I say? But the only means I may know. Yet here, I be who say, osume see, sebe 18 years no wedi. Eye Ghana card.
Now birth certificate.
And now, of course, right?
Kwabena Marfo.
Birth set. But when him say, if he ask name. But when him say, I am Rase.
I know.
Dear was say as in idea was what the chair
form of a national ID.
Yes, Ghana card. Yeah. Because your pay system. Say ye
na G2 ebi mu G2 ebi mu still omonti say birth set no any requirements.
And I want to ask like person Ghana dey abuche ye pay because say be traffic light when say just 3 days ago City FM friend is road
awareness something.
Yes, friend say motorway.
Okay.
Now one of the drivers I arrested him. Oji to say he was at fault because so you see unapproved route. But he made a cogent argument say yes. Though or you are fortunate, you should put a system in place. Obey me man spot fine. And now say obey me man ako. Later, no abeding. Wabedi a punishment. I was said the punitive. I said the order.
But no see no crime when the BB.
Precisely because time now because not our case or court. 98.5. Cover wallet na ID cards and kwa.
Yeah.
Say bisike bi ani. And I say there be ye man sir. ID card ye nya ba ko pe. Unya ba ko na. There was several portals or driver's license so or passport offense details so or 10 number so anything about you was ID card. So now say just last week now me kwa transaction SSB. In fact me call no now I making instruction say it is only Ghana card and I'll be to the means of identification. Unfortunately for me now my Ghana card enemy but fortunately too now more a soft copy. I want my phone so. And I made a chair no. All the guy did was the teller. Yes, okay me.
Why do you know?
Okay, we no catch himself. Men some from a right thumb. NC scanner neso. NC scanner me details by.
Verify who say one person.
So this is the system your person you're putting in place. So what you said now empty coca neso. Now why so want you say look they don't me dinner say NPP si ebe win election o si ebe lose election o enye the one person oh yeah electoral commissioner and ebe me win election ye akasa
ba utie Nanegbe na or can say whether say deliberate or otherwise no fidie na NIA for the adwuma no omutumi the whole lot echo baby ko mass registration na baby there omoaye nkete and he cited a constituency Adakulu as an example whereby a MP no say not even about 2,000 people that were constituency on Omoaye captured. Well, and can we just watch this under the carpet?
If indeed they all cannot anything to reckon with Nigeria, to me, I think say I was say you pay attention to it. Now Obia Umbe say or register because in any case Ultimate can't tell himself voter rate NDC from Kwabena. Because Peter Be he found win here. Enyo Pacho e was Shanty region.
Debi.
Oh, Greater Accra.
Framantem.
Yeah. It's equally NPP for so or the Framantem. And a nipa so there. Sebe e kwasia or kwasia pe na esa na adwene. Nipa no NDC ene ebia ene ohwe nyama pa imputuo pa abo na brabo ma. Ofi se oto abama NPP a and a bebuana. Who is a sandy panel? A son saw your NDC and Rentino, and Obeko saw your NDC. Debbie, it means now, I say, a bit more honest and genuinely. I went to be unregistered. My Momo Kwam register. Debbie, I was saying Momo Kwam because some of your Ghana for. So I say. But then, the emphasis, I will become one same in our baby. Because, and I James and I am trusting and James or Peso. One Casa Charlotte say, or appointed. Conference bia na say me nim dey call so I say also because and you say me can obedwem dem say still ye din be kept focused and make sure say ye be ma Ghana for at your alternative policy ase NDC say mo person mo ba be mo and na your friend say Kwabena Marfo Dr. Kwabena Marfo eyi ni ti keke oya honto project so won dey call
Mame na was say Kwabena Marfo.
Ma won call for nya de pa. No just last 3 weeks or so. Just last 3 weeks. Mu general secretary NDC general secretary Johnson Esedum Ketia. No can among other executives say be Ghana card na won for some man for register. Also register Ghana card. One link it to the passport, one link it to driver license. Why you bia inti sene onoko leader no fit say why ya. Now wa wo tin chese won here. So be adie hia wa na onya wa adie o me ehia mitimi o Ghana card e wo bi e wo me phone so e sound original copy e dey fear because me won say ira say be hwe the trauma man for fam to replace her mitimi fa nante me ja to fear na wo copy of me phone to me sell Nanegbe ma on call for no koye Ghana card na Ghana card no enye reference vote election kwa na dey ba be yo ye ba be boa ama ye synchronize it, reconnect all aspects of the economy. That's one tema ye dey a friend say Nancy, I introduce your friends. Kaime.
E-levy,
no, e-levy. The NDC forecast say 1.6%. We have mobile money.
E-levy.
When him say, Abebwa, Ama entities, companies are not. Business, you're not GRA anymore. It's almost companies stand by also. Omufi say saman for the e-levy ebetua ma ebetua mo for interest somebody offense mobile money betua into no ye more offense merchant offense ID merchant number and then through that policy the nya companies be bra identified by GRA and nti omutua the mutua tax into me so innovative policy bu o wa enye election kwa de ba be ye de ba be boa
Head of new media, Yatiwai. Head of new media.
This is where the conversation get bigger and hotter. Monday to Friday, right here on Happy FM, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Don't miss out.
Pamcho, farmer line for say Omode support a farmer campaign no Asha so on say Debia Yetimumu say and who be here say ne yebebo akuafo no matumi aboa yen na de ebe no ekwanya ye fa so na sabe ya pofutuo bi amakuafo na omoto fertilizer omatumi ato no eboa eyeso ene fertilizer bo no abu ni mu beye ohanchiche mu beye ahanu enti na akuafo ni super ni nyina aka ho na aduane bo aye den no enti farmer line for saying omo edisa support a farmer initiative campaign we na ba enti said the bear akuafo betumi anya fertilizer ni bi atonom almost stress obi ankeka ne nsase na ye mo sa foto ne mfama Ghana akuafo almost say they are inviting you to support this initiative by donating 10 Ghana cedis or more to raise 1 million Ghana cedis to reach over 25,000 farmers this very season. Akuafo a ye pese yensa so almost no over 25,000. Now we will see the do na ubeyi no and na dodo a obetumi ayi bia no kakra yetumi nya Ghana fo be opepe baako no bi e see the do anane bro saa ye betumi anya fertilizer no eboa efo so na akuafo na tumi atone dodo. And if you want to support this initiative, simply dial *887 *444# *887 *4444# to donate. I'm sure no amount is too small. No mo say na gobe boaye din dokuno so boaye din na no abrantie ba ko ma dokuno ba ko so 4 Ghana wo mo gina dokuno hu nyina we fa ha na we afa obi ani okasa ye that is aduane boaye din no farmer line for saying say won pese obehunu bi sa na gobe kra eyefo a support this farmer line initiative by donating your 10 Ghana cedis or more to reach over 25,000 farmers this season. Now fe yentumi ema fertilizer bo na nyafo na akuafo no entobi na omommoa ema aduane so emu Ghana ha ube dial *887 *4444# for your donation. Yebeda eye farmer line for us with this support a farmer initiative campaigner omode abano na Nanegbe memra ho on eye the recent killings no any instances where they bought mine so no are we actually safe? Can we attribute these few murders to insecurity in our nation and
they don't
Koku
one will say Kwabena Marfo any submission or your allegation viewer has say President Mahama a challenge akachre we are saying now say you NDC youth na supporters no na amaya courts we are challenging on some evidence no bra why just submission you know we are one five evidence no
because if you have that story I
will so what's up this year Kwabena media say no
what's something
media say no media say no yes media say no
so you have not Obama them flag servers who call flag servers have been presidential staffers in Toronto on be traffic no pa to anajo so any the me surprise but that aside they don't my main police for no abaso in a way even though to be very honest with you I'm not pleased about some of the work IGP but I must commend them for what they are doing. Say in as we speak today, Yasanya suspect second one no, so that is good development. And Mebo Omoabaso say at least they haven't slept on this job. Say Omobe Umawiata so say Nkrofono Omodi Nyamara Mana Bonisa no, they will deal with them. They must continue. But me kind of sano, and in fact, just as I've expressed a bit of frustration about IGP Akufo Dampareni delivery, I felt say there is much more to be done. They don't today. If you only police for them come on, they will tell you, say, Ejumano agree no mudi ye that if you're a police officer and you don't take care. In fact, it's woman they will no as a year, but if you don't take care, you find yourself in a difficulty in strategy no jumano. I felt that Satam na IGP Ninsaka Jumano, like he should have given all his guys marching orders that go out there and do your work. What your work is, do it. We are behind you. Whatever the problem is, we'll stand with you. But in as much as sir matching orders and buy no obia dina dream edi ejuma no, and for me that is the only thing lacking. Quite apart from that one, they have done some substantial amount of work. My council say BC and they done the NDC actual crata akoma IGP efa nipa ngotwe aya kumomu ya just for President Akufo-Addo to remain as president. BC and one to me as an IGP, Akufo Dampare and to me are updating the Ghanaian public as to the level of investigation into that matter. And it's a dent on his image as an IGP. Because Uye Juma Bua Ghana, what comes before Ghanaians, NSA Woody, you need not to pander to the whims and caprices of, political parties. As some way, if a Ghana, so if Ghanaians are asking you, and a political party here, besides saying, give Ghanaians briefing as to the level of investigation. Why? If I say no one, and your dear, I take you 1 year. We petitioned the IGP exactly September last year. In fact, to even acknowledge letter now, director of legal and send Bibri, but say IGP no masem. The challenge goes to him again to do what is expected. That said, I would say, sir, all that they have done to even Cape Coast, we are hearing that the chief, to Fuhine, any pastor. As for the pastor, well, the question, they said even the police are a bit hesitant to disclose his name and church now, or your pastor, no, almost a cautious, almost deciding to be abontent. And now, me say, and now also for no more banner. This mushroom, latter day pastors. You wonder what kind of calling are omwanya. Now who also for na you see girl na aba Cape Coast one no be throw interview na exam. Now the elder sister and the girlfriend. Now you can't even accommodate who sister-in-law. Now who dino like nyamra say and who dino boni say. And it's just unacceptable. Now on hini and you know how we revere our chiefs. Of course. Yes. They are like uwo hawa. And now if you have a problem, it is the chief that you go to. In fact, utu kwai no wa ko do baby na ohun chiriwa. Ukwa hifia. That is where you get way protection. They give you all that you need as a stranger. But ene ohini ene di boni say. Ese emrano ni omu nyina endi ni ye papa. Because you see, if you don't tackle all these issues, it wouldn't serve as
the money I crying is also can't share so.
Yeah.
Almost share so and so.
I know. Say almost demanding ransom crap every abusiafo no that they should pay a certain amount of money. Na abusiafo no say oh says can you nya.
Almost a kidnapper.
You understand what kind of mentality is this? What kind of people are this? And so I'm expecting the law to deal drastically with them, just so that it will serve as deterrent to the rest. So in that regard, I commend the police and Ghana police. I tell you, if you are close with them, they will tell you there is no crime. So, and the police now say almost investigate here. Corporate now. That is not difficult to do. If they commit to do it, they do it. And so we expect them to do it as it is. More professionalism, there some of us know that it's not in doubt. And that is what we expect them
Ghana
to do.
Police Service.
Yes. Oh no. If the police want to be a professional, they don't. Yeah. But to an extent, it's a problem.
And
some of us sitting here, I always have a worry, say, what we see of the police abroad, we don't see it here.
No.
The police must be a professional. When I see them by the roadside, now built 1 city, 2 city, na muje me say, uniform ayapam dia shemo. 1 city na udeje. Do your professional work. You need to, have respect for the uniform. Wash it. Because that is what you want to do. And so, yes, some of them, we know there are some out there, they are still doing the good work. In fact, Kutubabi has a Pakupi one say a friend of Precious. Very principled police officer.
I see.
Inti Obia one new town, Kutubabi, Mamobi, Honuna, Yesi Precious, Obia himself, Precious, on bribe, or Yene Juma, and they know his wife. And these are the things.
Precious.
Yes,
Precious.
Bema.
Okay.
Very disciplined officer. And Oyene Juman finch him. And that is what some of us expect.
Okay.
But Nyamana Bimu ye Kataso Muaso Ayani na say police needing there. That is what we expect the IGP to do and clean the service so that it will be a service just as some moto no can service with integrity. Yes, but it's a integrity no, so that they can earn the respect of the entirety of this republic.
Great. Kwabena Marfo, take it away.
When they say we need him, we say it's for 80 years. Na minia kweku minia pa na chance no osambo also say sebe asama mekan no mekan tra we dey say wa me dey asen no me pa cho say we di ho dance here say ubo uti a eti for until the oka
me pa cho ani mahu link no
yes story ben website ben mukra NPP for mo website or Flagstaff House
graphic online
publish
graphic online date in here 3rd March 28th March 2022.
What is
Nyabotre.
Also, we challenged 2020 presidential elections in court to test legal rights of the NDC.
So any near Kwabena Marfo can say President Mahama
Former President John Dramani Mahama has stated that he filed the 2020 presidential election petition at the Supreme Court to calm the charged political atmosphere to avoid electoral violence. The petition, he said, was also to test the legal rights of the opposition new National Democratic Congress. The atmosphere was quite charged. A few of our people took to the streets. There was a threat of violence, and we didn't want to go down that path. So it was better to use what was constitutional as given. Now, this is the substance of the matter. And I say, once we filed the suit, I noticed that it calmed everybody. And of course, we went and got 7-0. Every issue, we got 7-0 on every issue that was raised, he stated. Mr. Mahama, address a US chapter at University of Bentley. So I say, in John Wakasa to me say,
Asama Woody can and now can
I don't know married yet.
No. But Nyauka Woody can challenge you and now what say President Mahama see a court. I mean to please party supporters.
Of course, former President John Dramani Mahama has stated that he filed the 2020 presidential election petition at the Supreme Court to calm the charged political atmosphere to avoid electoral violence.
Is it to please? No, you see, you are not getting it. It is not to please party supporters. The headline is very clear. The headline is very clear. Read it again.
One kasa walk court no one need any substance our the court because the general secretary and also or box ni mu no aye bisa ne se masa the general secretary election amoko ye one kasa munya as a political party
asemo afale ni na judges asemo ya afale na judges no bisa no
enipa konkoma no
NDC ye di machia won
yanko akonkoma no
so Kwabena medase minua meka se eye awrewosem eye de ekoso ewo eye mankasimi especially wo hwe eye nipa sebe omudin abemu a first of all you say osofo meboa nanka osofo nso de tembia no nka enim se edimpa once sebe obetimi akodina dipenim se o kanyame asem de na nka sebe adwempa wo tribi ankosi wa yesan so se ohene eden eka ho ohina owo eye subjects a udi omenim no matter akonya ko a ye de ama wo akonya senete bia no e wo se hu se akonya no eda ho na we de obeto ye ntino enidie e wo sa akonya no na e wo so ye de protect no apart from that me te say eye ohina e fe no Nana Clark no once upon a time or contested on the ticket of political party Gusitano political party nkwana ede
Gusitano de menkai
2004 the do kai
the Gusitano party menkai the
Gusitano
meaning so me ba menkai ori akuampo fukura party menkai na Gusitano
na yesu yenye ni bebia Gusitano e ba see the fact is okọ na kokasa asemi na ko any political you really miss the substance so they say me call that I am first tangent no needless for me but the emphasis they say until sometimes me say Krobi so is it Rwanda or so say unrie school kodu pepenso bia qualify so be so for
Rwanda
yes and I think say ebo because Ghana ha no say bi o manu sisimu na so ba say be dodo na say kom kakra de omo pe no matamba abo ato omo kon nyame asam e de nyame asam na kura wan hwa obebisa no kura ne bia onim
it's a young boy bia na ma open speaker ton or pay amplify ne microphone back
na yenya no ma ne so ho ahomete
atamu dwombi ni mafo maybe obi
no mo ma ho mu ahomete de don enanu yia mami bi yenya nim sese be mami o ye dream ana Ghana police kura pe na che no na odi ni duma e wo offense so tom wo so nim sa mami na meka na asem odi ni duma o so tom wo ene sa mami na kote asori eye me wan say sa mami no so sebe owo amanfo a omo se omo kwa kote prophecy wo no
yeah evangelist ana
yes
evangelist
evangelist me best me body but you see tembia no uso TV na se san kofo yi me obi ye fake ahu ete wo a wo hwe ni padodo omo sam wo na eye ma yeniam no ma onyame krobo ne ma kra sometimes o se on tene ma ase
I tell you
watch up last meet me share your friends a video bi yesu oba ya wo na ba wi ase anyame abo na ni twinyi eni ekyinyi ni ne watwitwa ni nyina ase ngu owi anu asa akoto person no dey afa na ni ekyinyi yama na ono ani tin wi ase be betimi aija no watwitwa ni nyina egu owi anu abeka cho se man 1500 man 2000 man 3000 no koto brazilian hair onyame obo ne makra ne man kra mpo se onyame obo ne mount ne ma ase yenuanu ma ye besere mu ewiase ba fa de ye fa nko bibia sometimes no e wo mu se ope okra friends ope okra as ope de don bo ame se udi nyame asamachi ama wenya fa udi ama okra
I'm good good
but e was se one kasa so wo assess nipa na okọ akodi nechi no na sa nipa yin so sebe the track record et is saying enchayo media me kai pa sa time no minim so kai a emi bi e betwa mu yesi obi enam na fam ho pe na obe maira minim so kai a yeah ama no ama for fa
hu say be ye hu okoma
ama for fa hu di beating sa hwe fada ma ha ya Dr. Beckley so kai Dr. Beckley school kola entire school kola you see now you're so miserable because no so me say no so yourself Dr. Beckley no so yourself
Beckley no yourself
well that's what I heard I mean I stand to
Ram Beckley there be no yourself
okay thank you for the correction so but me purchase when nyina abetwema asebe e wo say nyina dodo ya de ye suade hunu so they say no bia keke na odi nechi but me da police for ase
okay
so mo te sa asemi o man ti anda so no ma akwache na wo hwe bone o wedi edi abayo ya de don hey wo be repi nipa
ya o
wo say kunipa asa kosie nipa ana o ya boa
say gama bi o hu o kuma se na is why wanted awa nyina ni say correct girl bi ti area ho awad na no afa girl no ho sa girl ni fi dada ba so girl no dada ba fi hwe ni ye nti anyone ho yesoma no cry just some the crime I can ho because omo person obekọ na afi be trouble ana abranti entimi anhye na kono de so na wode the girl na no de na be hye ni gato na wa wo mu na chese apeja say unu aye wanted one nam na no boys bi si omu hunu no nam Lagos baby ubete yesu akopie Burundi
me say ye wo ma be
mi wa e ma bu pa o
ma bebre wo mo pa
ya ta wo de ohreness wa no ntimi mo nyo ubetimi atua well modern ways of
but you see
courting a girl abani adia
they don't even apart from
ntimi nim de ntipa
se
edion
e wo ma bebre wo a omo pe mema omo ye responsible no money o matena
sa unimbi
o bebre
unim sa ma ni bi
bebre they don't
we are sure
they don't bebre
hey we are sure
we are very sure
e ma wo mo pe mema
of course they don't mean o de oba so peda
unim Haruna Amaleba
madam for pa
me de ne be bro why me so sort ne ma me why
na ade unim Amaleba girl
David
slave queen pa that korea bi sanse
yeah what did that on Facebook
very good
was there no did you nani
oh boy
Hey, serious.
So,
all right.
You see, back to the issue, Mr.
Martin.
Yeniano Memano. And my baby or wa, Sabi, almost responsible men.
No, so I'm signboard and you because boys na a wild.
Oh, they don't. Media.
Obebu aheni hilo jina so pa uni akukudra.
They don't. Some of us menim and I've been witness and ma almost in me mape. And not just as Sabi Obane Jimmy, there be. Nemo no bani fi se also boa be ma no. So they say no timi nya that boldness say. Se me no ye bibia. Se be nya say ye bibi bone kwan so. Yet na
achinti
no a se be.
Ye da chin ye.
Best ye best. Ye nya ye hwe hu ye especially wo hwe de ekoso won no, wo hwe de ekoso o man kasim. Se be
yeah, very scary.
Ha dwene pa ye best.
Okay, good.
E hwe ne hu ye. Because masa sabi wan kasa kra wakwa amani nyina ho ene kesen na ye be
e man no pe lungu fa no so omunya careful oba bi o ha se fawio se dien yo oba fa pete mu pa de corners wanam so anane phone sa ta na so
e man so sabi bi duabu e don obehu pan so nchia
no nchia onye den
o da bi hwere don tamana mo katagaro
Kwabena Marfo
o mu be fa no
mo be bu na no be bu nchia anye
den da bi we nchia
oh social media video bi na as a first slide minimum so who video na akwa pam what do you get video akwa ni a guy to bibia who asan yahu. All right, so Pancho, we are almost about wrapping up and edition so but I wish a special one a happy birthday today. Regina Efia Kwache, Mama Reggie, it's your birthday today. Na family Nina say they are wishing you the best from your boys. KB, Kobe, Nana Safo, Garin, the entire squad, and they say, and it's your birthday, you know. They are cheering you on and wishing God's blessings on you. Nyankopon Shroud. Na on to unkwem no more and what they not the ewa koma swadi so no. On Shena on your enfamant, you know. Regina, today it's your day. Nyankopon Shroud, wishing you the best of the day. Happy birthday once again to you. Now, we can spare some few minutes on the air.
For all the information, news, views, and interviews, listen to the Dawn. He's got you on Happy 98.9 FM.
On a year sim re-registration deadline. No. Na Nanegbe some stubborn academy for no. Omuna same kra. Omuna insight amount for from not re-registering their sim. Say we are 8 days to the deadline. One cause why out there?
Yeah, they don't my
why are they
my but I have to do that with a lot of hesitation because no, it doesn't it doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't make sense. Ya say sika I established National Identification Authority. National Identification Authority. Such Jumano and our office no Juma ne say onji Ghana nyina ya Ghana fo nyina no ya biometrics na wa try mfoni na onji ya data into database.
Yeah, you have 2 minutes.
Yeah. Na obia ana institution bia here some information no and no na say through application until we MTN we Vodafone we Ghana Revenue Authority or Senate DVLA and one is over trackrata the command National Identification Authority. Now I just kitu na more information no. Now they are here why. Now information not to
amount for so your connection will be saying go to this site on Play Store and type Meet 24. The Dawn. Any type of woman is there. Uber will bring her. Hey. Charlie, me Pancho. Me konkrom erade. We ya yentete ho kwa mesrem wa.
I see meet there.
Oh no, I see Meet 24.
They don't.
Do bomb Meet 24.
Papa penetrate Meet 24.
No. Oh, now then, but what's wrong with it? Bema na peba o. Nya bema nko pe bema. Ana oba nko pe oba. Bema pe oba.
So this is a metro.
No, as we know, Uber the never bro says here. Okay, quickly.
But it's serious. It's serious. Baby, I need them call.
I think say a change the Obako repeal.
Oh yes, far better than Ray. That's the point. Far better than Ray.
That's the point. Now, as I say, man for the draw, we call girls, and now we call Juma. Charlie,
call your name.
Oh no, it's just like Niawa can like me 24 now. Yeah. Oh no, onya fra or sisi abeba. And na ya dia bribri. Yeah. But the point I'm here is to have National Identification Authority now information no mo nchen. The simplest thing is you ask the telecommunication companies say omu kwaji ade no. Emu like data no. Na omu fanye verification now, any synchronization now say and you wouldn't do it. Then you are pushing Ghanaians almost say almost adaje almost sika any bibia almost board on pim or telecommunication companies. I have a problem with that in the first place. Udi need to in China. So deadline now, Udi sabe to abontin say and now made kind Professor Tifwa say a lot of the people in the system, in fact, about 2 million Ghanaians are yet to be registered. It's not their fault. Say and register omo. Nti sa microphone no. So omo a way contact IMTN and Vodafone contact. There is no way they will be able to register now. Omo way no. So it's incumbent on the NCA. Any Aslawusuni in the ministry, no, to review that with deadline now, Muma, because in your dear,
guy send me link to the page, you know, why a screenshot to the about any, and you know, say you log in, nature so them, Mammon say what, Mammon say, yeah, who a dream, no, see a sarcasm, a bit tomua,
yeah,
you be winter,
yeah, but I don't, yeah, but I don't, minimum news, you know, oh, assembly eba, the don't. Every now and then, obeti awufo enante ebodon pim attacking teachers, attacking head teachers.
Yeah.
Say omu ma hun kwan, omu tra apo during examination. So I didn't meet na say they don't. I don't get an understand as to why that thing. Parents should be encouraging that. We should train our children well. They don't baby me and our papa Emma apo and sana draw exams. It's not a good practice. No. Inti awufo na omu yes adie na omu ko headmasters fear ko teacher afo fear ko bo omu say omo ma hu kwan say wo ba ebe tra apo e wo exam no mumbo ankora no.
Me that say Kwabena Marfo facha ben and 1 minute quick one. Yeah, thank you.
This here SIM card registration say NDC you are against it.
We are requiring for the right thing to be done.
Which is the right thing?
Sisea.
Yeah.
The NIA has the data. The NIA has the data.
They don't. Chemade Bako NDC almost support a nationalistic.
No, me na ubusa me NDC need to me na me NDC as
our listeners. So I say, you can't see a continuous register for already 18 years above. Say you should means of identification your Ghana card. NDC for someone to say me boana. To see, you say, even e-levy credited by NDC for someone to ask here. You see, I say, Ghana card, will be a friend say, SIM card I use. You never more than a register, and also money and yarding. Hey, NDC.
What is the NIA for? NIA ID by what is the mandate of the NIA?
Oh, Nabotre. Sometimes, and yes, sir. So opposition.
Yapon.
I was saying, assembly about to be an
what is the use of the NIA, National Identification Authority?
What's power?
Yeah.
Because sometimes no make not even about the say. A Kobane says, "Who got to SIM card the crowd? Boys no more SIM card. They be say, who pay the register and also pay the register me buana."
Yeah.
So that should tell you say that SIM card registration now at the time na NDC a year more power na mo year no. It was compromised. The integrity of it was compromised.
How about the data as NIA?
Oh, Nana. And then you see, Obia can register the reference and the SIM card. Now, me sometimes I am a KB ma a year Ghana for sabe or more issues about sabe Ghana card ne hunke ka. No more the air chamber for a shime pan said. Now you are a station by.
Me that say.
Obe call reference registration center. Now then you
Assistant Secretary Eastern Region NDC or someone kind of Michael Tete Greater Accra Regional Chairman 1 year dumb clean Henry Oseakoto National Organizer NDC Echna yebeto a list ne so di amamo yakramo offer any team no the one put two sports bremo. Good evening.